and welcome to the Improv Punch Up. I'm your host, Leslie Cserepy, alongside my co-host,
Angus McDonald.
And it's a lovely Sunday afternoon.
Beautiful
Sun is
day.
out.
Beautiful day.
Here in beautiful, sunny Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. The birds are out. The bees are buzzing.
Children ride their bikes through the streets with not a care in the world. Kites are being flown and flags are flying.
And here we are, us two ghouls. Time to record another episode in the dank, dark pod cavern.
Oh, you forgot how slimy it is. It's quite slimy.
Slimy.
The humidity.
Oh, sorry, my hand just slipped there.
Watch yourself.
Well, of course, this is the show, Angus.
This is the show.
This is the show, the Improv Punch Up, where the big Hollywood studios, they've come to us. And they've said, these clips from movies, TV shows, video games, historical events, whatever the hell you want, they're not good enough. So, we've come to you.
Mm-hmm.
And we need your improv skills to punch them up, make them a little bit better. So, for instance, we'll take a classic movie line like,
That's my secret, Cap. I'm always angry.
and we'll use our improv skills to punch it up a little bit something like this. That's right, Cap. I'm always tepid. There's nothing that can bother me. You steal my car and smash it into a billion pieces? Fine by me, man. Just let me lick your face. Just let me lick more than your face. I want it. I want it now.
Wow.
And we'll make it better like that.
And people can't see this at home, but I'm crying. That was
That's
beautiful.
Right. Thank you.
Really
Thank you.
affected me in
this
my
is
core.
This is a bit more intimate episode. There's no video for this
No
episode.
video, just our voice.
Because we want to give you a little treat for our audio listeners. And we do love our audio listeners out there.
Absolutely.
In the grand space of time.
Oh, the universe of podcasting.
Oh, it's such a joy. It's such a joy. Well, I think we should probably just get into the episode. Angus, what do you say?
I think that's a great idea, Leslie. Why don't you go ahead and pull up our first clip?
Well, you know, I actually didn't choose the clip, so I'm going to go in deep into the big Hollywood studios.
Oh, the backlog?
Yes, the email folder that we have, you know, where the cases, and just choose one at random, you know, why not, hey? In the spirit of improv, let's just choose one at random here, and hold on. It does,
What's the problem, Les? We're doing a show.
There's no problem. It's empty. What do you? It's empty. What do you mean? What do you mean?
What do you mean it's empty?
Bro,
We just talked.
Bro, I'm looking at the fucking folder
well, maybe get your
where the
fucking-
big Hollywood
get your
studios
fucking-
send us the
yeah,
clips.
okay, don't
Where
do
the
that.
big Hollywood
Don't do that.
studios send
Don't
us
talk to
the
me like that.
clips.
Don't do that.
And it's fucking empty, Angus. They've
fucking
ran
empty.
out. I don't know.
Well, who's supposed to order? Who is supposed to get the clips? You have to badger them. They don't want to send this stuff to us. They don't think we're helping them. That's just what the audience thinks. We beg for every clip we get.
And we're lucky to receive
And
them.
we're so lucky to receive them. And
I thought it was your weekend.
no.
I thought it was your weekend.
No. I did it the time before last.
Dude, you got to get your shit together. Well, it appears that... well, Angus... I have an idea.
Okay.
Well, Angus, I've pulled up something here that's very interesting. This is a piece of writing that actually I am looking to get punched up.
So you wrote something?
I did.
Wow.
This was back in high school.
Oh wow, that's quite a long time ago.
This, yeah, I mean, not that long. I mean, come on now.
Wow. I mean, I was in high school much more recently than you. So.
Yeah, I'm sure you were. Adult high school.
I don't. Well, it still counts.
Okay.
So.
Well, hey, and no judgment.
GD. Well,
No judgment on that.
Oh, go to didn't get an arts degree, so, how about that?
So anyway, I have this story. And I
you
did
wrote
write it.
this.
I did write this in high school, and I'm looking to get it punched up.
Just before we jump into this, this is something you wrote for an assignment, or this is
For an
something
assignment.
Oh, okay.
This is an
interesting.
assigned.
And when you were giving some kind of writing prompt, or you just had to write whatever came to your silly small brain.
I remember it vividly. I remember.
You remember it vividly. Wow.
Yes, I remember going to class. A.Y. Jackson.
What was that? Only you could remember everything so vividly. Oh God, that would be the wonderful world we could live in.
I remember going to class in A.Y. Jackson Secondary School. Go Blue Jays. And
Toronto Blue Jays?
I believe no, not the Toronto Blue Jays.
I'm sorry, I'm
Blue
interrupting
Jays.
you too much. I apologize.
So
you went to some school that no one's ever heard of.
And the creative writing teacher said, "Go off the dome. Just write. Just go." And this is what came out. So this is a story called The Beast of Mars.
Ooh, The Beast of Mars.
The Beast of Mars.
Singular.
By Leslie Cserepy. And I guess we'll just read this, and if you have any questions along the way, feel free to ask them.
Certainly will.
But here we go.
Mm-hmm.
The Beast of Mars by Leslie Cserepy. This will also serve as the audio book recording for later distribution on Audible. Audible.com. Please sponsor us. We landed on the red planet. After 3 whole years of travel, we made it. The first manned mission to Mars was underway, and soon I would be stepping on that red soil which no other man has touched. The billions and billions of tax dollars that citizens have spent for this have finally come to fruition. Our goal was simple. Explore the red planet Mars in our 2-man-sized rover vehicle, traverse the terrain, and try to find water that human life could be sustained on. I contemplated what I should say when I first stepped onto the land. I didn't know whether to make something original or go with the old one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind spiel. I figured I just could have spoken from the heart when I reached there. It'll be more real, I said to myself, just as we entered orbit of the planet. It was beautiful. Words could not describe how incredible seeing Mars this close truly was. I would cherish this moment forever, I thought. Little did I know of the impending doom that lay ahead of us.
Now, I'm going to interject there for just a moment.
Sure.
Is that the voice you picture it being read in? That's the kind of voice that you think would...
I typed in this voice.
You typed in this voice. That's your writer's voice.
The font is not an Arial. The font is a very sort of gruff, bold, kind of a gothic font. And it really put me in the mood when I was writing this.
Okay. And what year does this story take place in?
Oh,
Near future?
2019.
2019. Oof. I mean, not bad for young Leslie Cserepy. You would have been, what, 13, 14?
Something like that.
18, 19. Please continue.
Oh, okay. I shall. After a day of circulating the planet.
So that's where you take the planet and you take it around and you move it around several. Yes.
Yeah.
You got to get
the planet's blood
You
flowing.
keep the blood flow going.
Keep the planet's blood
But you
flow.
also want to make sure everyone gets a turn to see it. So you kind of circulate it around the office so that everyone can sign it, that kind of thing.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, good. Yes.
Just circulating the planet and getting ready for the landing, we flipped the switch and sent what would be our last message to Houston. Houston, we are teetering on the edge of the red rock, about to head to the surface. Over. Foxtrot, this is Houston. Good luck. Over. The crew and I settled in for a landing. We ignited the power thrusters and punched through the planet's atmosphere with ease. It was a bit of a bumpy ride, but that's to be expected when you're entering a planet, especially one that has never been entered before.
Now, at what point are the characters entering the planet? They're landing on the planet. Is this a sexual metaphor? This. You must have had a lot of sexually repressed energy. You're talking about entering the planet. The planet's never been entered before. It's waiting to be entered.
That's a good observation, Angus. I'm sure that carries some weight. I'm sure it does. But Had to enter the planet, right? Enter, land on, same difference.
Is it perhaps that you meant you were entering the planet's atmosphere?
Yes.
Okay.
I think that's what I was going for. That's why we need to punch it up.
Okay, well, how much longer?
We turned on the landing jets a few miles up before touchdown. We had a smooth landing and everything functioned as it should. We thought our week-long stay would be easy as pie. We were wrong. I was the first to exit the shuttle on foot. It's taken 200,000 years for man to get here, and the first step only lasts a second. I spoke into my microphone. It was okay. I should have prepared something. Speaking from the heart only produced mediocre results. Oh well. Over the speakers in my spacesuit, I heard Linda, one of the technicians in the shuttle, say that everyone that we had lost communications with Houston. Nobody was worried though, seeing out how this had happened a couple of times on the way over to the planet. It was
on the way over, like it was some kind of jaunt down the street.
Yeah.
On the way over.
It was probably some minor satellite interference, we all thought. The schedule allowed for 1 hour of foot exploration on the surface that day. I traveled about 1 kilometer away from the shuttle, staring at the barren wasteland of Martian territory. Its beautiful red hills could be seen miles away, and the sun was a glorious orange, illuminating the landscape and making everything glow with magnificence. That's when everything started to go downhill. Now, maybe we'll stop there.
Yeah.
What do you think so far?
I must say,
That's the beginning of the story.
I'm a little shocked that you think this needs punching up. It's quite good.
I mean, it could use more sentences.
It could use more sentences. What story couldn't use more sentences?
Mm-hmm.
But I think maybe it's a very plot-driven story so far. Events are happening.
Sure.
But I don't know if we really know, like, what are these characters' hopes and dreams? Because you know me.
Right.
I'm big on, I want to know the relationships characters have with each other.
Yes.
You know?
And so far, we only have this, I think is an unnamed protagonist.
I believe in Linda is the only name we have heard.
That's right.
It's a little jarring. Linda.
Who's down on Earth.
She's down on Earth.
Yeah, she's in Houston.
No.
She's on the spaceship.
She's on the spaceship
You're
because
right.
she's the one that tells me they lost connection with
Connection.
Houston.
Yep.
I've been paying attention.
Very good.
Linda, it's quite the name. It's not picture something a little more Star Trek-y, but Linda's okay, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we could sex things up a little bit, you know?
At the beginning.
You talked about entering the planet. The planet's never been entered before. It's the planet's first time.
Yeah.
Maybe we could play with that angle a little bit.
Okay.
And just sex it up a little more.
All right. Well,
sex sells. I don't know if you know
Let's
this.
rewrite the beginning of the story then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Captain Thundercock enters the bridge. The doors slide open as he hums to himself. His short-legged, short no-sleeve jumpsuit is unzipped all the way down below his belly button. A massive bulge is seen. He removes his headphones and winks at the passing Starfleet people.
Oh God, there he is.
Oh Jesus! Can you believe he drove? Like, he had them technically made. That is technically standard issue.
Yeah.
Uniform. He made perfect. That's perfectly legal modifications he made to it. But ours, like we like, look, we're all covered up.
We're all covered
We're
up.
Fucking space, dude.
Yeah.
Covered up.
We need to be covered up. This is dangerous.
It's dangerous.
Hey, you can't do that. You can't do that. Mr. Thundercock. Mr. Thundercock.
He can't hear you. His headphones are. He put his headphone back in.
Oh God. Well, you have to go and tell him that he can't be.
No, I'm telling you. Look, I'm telling you. I was at the meeting. He is technically allowed to wear that. He rewrote the rules so that he could do that. And honestly, you shouldn't be allowed a toupee in space. But he fucking look at that fucking rug.
It's disgusting.
Yes. Thank you. In fact,
I'm gonna go tell him right now. I'm gonna go tell him right now.
Dude.
No,
you don't want to get bumped down to friggin' trash duty.
Linda, relax. I got this.
All right.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Oh yeah. The captain is gyrating his hips while staring at a poster of a military.
He's a Zach
cadet.
Brannigan.
He's a
type.
Zach Brannigan type,
Yep.
and he's looking at like a poster of like a young lady holding an apple, and it says "Eat your apples." He's like, "Yeah,
Eat more than your apples." Talking about vagina. And he notices the lackey. Excuse me.
yes." Just making very funny jokes to myself.
Your
Yes.
your outfit is making the rest of the crew very, very uncomfortable, and we are on a very dangerous mission. The first mission to Mars.
I get it. My outfit is so sexy, it's making everyone's pants tight.
No.
I understand. In fact, everyone. I'm changing things here and now. Everyone has to wear a jumpsuit like mine. No sleeves, no legs, maximum bulge.
I feel like you're doing this for the wrong reasons here. I don't. This is not some vanity project. This is not something to make you famous so you can get on a reality show, Mr. Thundercock. Mr. Thundercock, we have a very serious problem. Mars has diabetes and is about to lose its leg. And we need to circulate. We need to circulate this planet, otherwise it's going to die. And then we won't be able to live there. So this is a very serious science mission. I don't know.
You're saying we need to change Mars's orbital arc so that it can circulate better and get more of the delicious sun rays it needs?
That's right, sir.
I'm man enough for the mission. That's why I signed up for this, baby. And I think
Don't
that
call
every
me baby.
man...
Please don't call me baby.
No, the mission is baby. You're Ensign Trish?
I'm Ensign Trish.
Ensign Trish,
I'm an engineer.
I think it's
You hired
time-
me. You were the one who put together this team.
I think it's time for you to get a change of wardrobe. Dun, 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 dun,
Cut to montage.
dun.
Ensign Trish goes in out from behind
Yeah.
the curtain, and he's wearing like a zebra suit.
And Captain Thundercock is like shaking his head. He's like,
No, he comes
and then
back
he goes
out.
back.
It's
Like a what was the first? It was a zebra suit.
A zebra
now
suit.
it's like an old timey like zoot suit. It's like the Mask's like yellow zoot suit.
Yeah.
With green face paint.
Yeah.
And he's like, and he does like his hand waving thing. He's like, kind of, but no, still no.
Yeah.
And then comes out and he's just wearing Ensign Trish is just wearing one of those like Borat like thong Speedo pulled up over the shoulders.
Yes.
And he's just like, and he's nodding. And the sound, the music dies down.
You know, I actually think this might work. Sir, I know you haven't made a decision about who's going to step first onto Mars. In fact, you haven't given any names so far.
No, I haven't.
But
When people have names, there's things to mourn when they die. I prefer everyone in my crew doesn't have a name, doesn't have a personality. That's why I give each of them a unique outfit. We remember the outfit when they're gone. We hang it up from the rafters. No names are mourned.
boop, 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 approaching
Only
Martian
outfits.
atmosphere. Approaching Martian
Ooh.
atmosphere.
Ooh, this atmosphere's never been penetrated before. Time for us to thrust our ship straight through, and like any kind lover, fast and hard and rough, and without any concern for how planet Mars feels about it. I'm a creep.
He with that loud engine noise, he puts the thrusters to full, and they land in a gorge,
Yeah,
gorge,
like a crevice.
like a
crevasse.
crevice. A crevice. It's very flowery. It looks very like if you were to see it from a satellite, it looks very flowery, very symmetrical. There's like a little thing on the top that's like kind of just like a little round thing. If you don't know what it is, then you might not know. But like that's a very like it's about to blow.
It would
though.
never
That
be
thing
pointed
is-
out. It would never be pointed out in story, but Captain Thundercock has no idea what that thing is.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
And the ship. We haven't talked about the ship.
We haven't
looks like.
talked
We
about
haven't talked
the
about the
ship.
ship.
We
looks like
haven't
either.
gotten to the ship.
The ship, it, like any good shuttle, is long and smooth, And, well, it's got to be a bit bigger at the end because aerodynamics, obviously.
Yeah.
And it's got 2 large thrusters at the back that kind of help steer it.
Entering Martian atmosphere.
Jesus. It's revealed that the captain is the one making those noises. And then everyone else in the cruise
is like strapped down, ready, like braced for landing. Sir, Dr. Thundercock.
Yes, Dr. Thundercock was my father's name. I'm Captain Thundercock. Captain Ulysses C. Thundercock.
They land pretty smoothly. They touch down.
In the crevasse.
Have you given any thought to who will be the first person to step out, sir?
Ensign Trish?
Yes.
What do you think makes someone's legacy stand the test of time? What do you think makes a man's name and character go down in history?
1 part courage, 1 part faith, 1 part strength, 1 part baking soda, 2 parts orange juice, and a little bit of love, sir.
Could you please turn your rap music down?
Sorry. I fucking love Drake's new album. I bump his shit.
And that's particularly the reason why you won't be the one to set foot on Mars.
What? Sir?
Please, your Michael Jackson impression will not get you out of this one.
Shimon!
I don't care. I don't care how smoothly you walk backwards. It's not happening. Ensign Trish, you've got a much more important job. You'll go down in history as the only person on this crew to not set foot on Mars.
Who's it going to be?
Why? My stepson, Greg.
Hi.
Oh, Greg.
I just got out of bed.
Oh, Greg, that's good enough for us. Now, Greg, did you think of what you're going to say? Little Greggy Thundercock.
Yeah, no, I'm just going to wing it.
What? That's exactly what we do as Thundercocks.
Cut to a TV broadcast, and now we're getting the 7-minute delay as over. We are now receiving live video from the Martian planet. Of course, it appears that the first person on Mars will be Greg.
Oh, no, we're seeing that is little Greggy Thundercock.
Oh, there he is.
Yes. He's coming out of the shuttle.
And he's about to take the first step on Mars. Here we
go.
go.
And he has fallen.
He's
Oh, dear. This is quite embarrassing.
Oh, it seems he's separated his shoulder.
Oh, dear.
He's popping it back in.
Oh, he's crying. This is embarrassing.
He's crying. Okay, he's taking about...
He's mouthing something. We don't, of course, have any audio, but he's mouthing...
something.
I think he's saying, I pooped my pants.
Yep.
Oh, no, it's everywhere. What's happening? I don't like this.
The Martian gravity, there is fecal matter in his face mask.
Oh, yes, it has floated up into his helmet. It is now circling his helmet like brown fish in a bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Truly wonderful stuff, Eugene.
Truly, truly wonderful. And little did they know what was yet to come. Cool. And cut. I think that's a good...
Exactly what we need. We sexed it up a bit.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, let's keep going, shall we?
Yeah. Please. I'm actually very interested to hear what you have for us next.
All right.
And now, will this be the second half, or is this? Are we?
We're approaching the middle of the story.
Oh wow, God!
We're
This
approaching
is a
the middle of
long
the story.
This is a long, short story.
Okay, here we go. I heard a startling scream over the intercom in my helmet. It was Linda. I heard yelling from the other astronauts about what was going on. Jerry asked... Jerry.
Oh, another name. Okay.
Jerry asked if this was some sort of joke. I knew it wasn't, though. That scream can only come from someone who was scared for their life. I got back to the shuttle as fast as I could. I went inside, depressurized, and ran into the corridor that led to the main control room. Inside was Linda's body, torn to shreds. Jerry and Susan were standing over her body and stared in shock and disbelief. What the fuck happened? Asked Jerry. turning away from the gruesome sight. I don't know. She was the only one in the control room. I made sure of that, said Susan, looking distraught. There was only one other person on the ship. The doctor named Charles.
Everyone's on a first name basis in this thing.
Yeah.
Which is not, which I appreciate, because normally you don't get that in like a sci-fi thing. It's always kind of like a, last name type thing.
Here we get straight to the point, baby.
It's very, I like it because it sounds less, not from a writer's standpoint, but from a space travel standpoint, it sounds much less professional.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess you get to know people over a 3-year journey.
Yeah.
A 3-year jaunt over to Mars.
Right. We figured he might have seen or heard what happened, or if worse came to worse, we might have considered him a suspect. We found him in his bunk fast asleep. After awaking him, he informed us that after we landed and got the gear out, he headed straight to bed because he was exhausted. He neither saw nor heard any of the events and was deeply saddened, like the rest of us, to learn of Linda's death. We cleaned up as best we could of Linda's remains and put her body into one of the lower cooling rooms until we figured out what to do with her. We met back in the control room planning our next move. How are we going to tell Houston this? The satellite is still down and we don't have a technician to finish it, Jerry yelled, obviously angry that such a thing had occurred. We know how to operate the equipment. We can still make it work without her, I said, trying to keep calm. Some more ideas were being tossed around when we heard a growl from behind us. We all spun around to see a beast staring back at us. It was about the size of a dog with jet black skin, horrible bright red eyes, and fangs 2 inches long. At least that's what I think it looked like. I didn't quite get a good look because because before I was able to do anything, the thing lunged at Jerry, tearing and biting his face off, whilst making a horrible growling noise. Charles, Susan, and I ran through the corridor while the best was eating Jerry alive. Fuck.
Can I ask, did you get a good grade on this assignment?
I feel like I got somewhere in the 80s.
Really? Okay.
Which is pretty good.
Public school.
I consider myself an auteur back then too. So
it's definitely got a distinct style.
Yes. And what would you sum that style up in what word?
Derivative?
I'm not wrong.
No. I think this is a wonderful story.
Well, shall we continue?
I think yes. Let's just get a little bit more out. I just want to hear a little bit more about this best.
All right. Okay. The best was eating Jerry alive. The door shut to the living compartment, and we locked it with a keypad. What is that thing? Asked Susan, shivering. I don't know, but whatever it is, we need to get off this ship and get home as fast as possible. We stayed in there for hours, wondering of our fate beyond that door. The sword of Damocles was hanging over our heads, and Mars did not seem so beautiful anymore, as the ever-present fear of death taunted us in the form of this ferocious brute on our ship. The best plan that we could come up with... The beast plan we could come up with was to distract it somehow and then knock it out with blunt force. I grabbed the emergency fire axe and we unlocked the door. And that's the middle of the story there. That's the middle of the story. Now, thoughts. Angus? We have a ferocious beast that's killing all the astronauts on the ship. What's going through your mind? What are your hot takes? Obviously, it's great.
It's great. It's hard to punch up. I would say my biggest concern is making this even sexier than we've already made it.
Yes.
Because I still kind of get like a sexed up, like young Leslie Cserepy was real riled up when he wrote this.
Oh, Hundo P.
2-inch long teeth.
Yeah.
Fucking throats getting, done in.
The sword of Damocles.
Fucking brilliant.
I remember it. I remember because we were supposed to include a historical reference or something like that.
And who was Damocles?
He had a sword.
Sounds almost like a mythological.
I think that's what it was.
Gotcha.
It was
gotcha. Well, you added in some kind of like what would that be? That would be like a oh no, Angus has gone him down a path and he doesn't know what word to use.
Pull up.
An
out.
anachronism? That's not true. I think besides also that axes aren't traditionally blunt and you wanted to go by blunt force, I assume young Leslie meant brute force.
Yeah.
I want to get more of a better I want to get a better plan. I want to get them a better plan to defeat this beast. Because they're, honestly,
the best.
The people we've set up so far, the best. Yes, please. The best. The people we've set up so far are brave. They're adventurers. And I don't think they would turn tail if a beast showed up. I think they would deal with the beast and then do their mission. They're not running home.
I know someone who might turn tail. Mr. Thundercock.
Please,
Captain
Dr. Thundercock was his father.
His father. He's captain.
Oh, and also super sad to see Linda die.
Right.
So maybe that's more. Maybe we fleshed that out a bit more because Linda's such a rich character from our opening. I think she had like 4 lines.
Yeah.
So maybe we bring her back and
maybe she doesn't die.
Maybe she doesn't die. Ooh.
Is it
also?
Should it be a beast?
Oh,
Our best? Should it be one?
The best of Mars.
What should it be? I don't know.
Interior, inside the sleeping pods. Oh, Doctor, are you going to bed? We literally just landed on Mars. This is kind of a big deal, and you're just going off to take a nap?
Yes, I have done my duties for the day. You've all received your shots.
Yep. No, we were all
me, the Dr. Charles.
Yes, Dr. Charles. Sorry, Doctor. I just tried to be a little more professional. Everyone's so like...
I don't think we've met before.
No, we definitely have.
I only showed up, pretty much halfway through this. I was in cryogenic sleep.
That is weird that you've only showed up now and you're kind of just sleeping a bunch.
Yeah, I was in cryogenic sleep. I thought it was a 9-year trip. Turns out it was
only 3.
It was only 3 months? It was only a 3-year trip?
I think it was 3 years, yeah.
It was 3 years?
Yeah, a bunch of us didn't go into cryo sleep. We just kind of like
Anyway, I'm new
jobs.
here. You all got your shots, right? You got your shot? I gave you a shot? Right in the butt? Booster shot?
It was in the arm.
I can't tell.
You can't tell what an arm and a butt are?
Who are you?
I'm Linda.
Oh, Linda. Yeah.
I'm comms tech Linda. I run the comms. I'm the one that gets us back in touch with Houston.
Sure.
Back home.
Hey, you see that guy shit his suit? That was funny. That was fucking funny.
No, that's strange because I thought maybe you wouldn't have seen that because you were in bed. You're sweating, Doctor. Are you okay?
Yes, I have to go to take a shit. Excuse me. And he kind of slinks away, making eye contact with Linda.
Could you close the door, please? Could you close the door?
Is that what we do here? I don't know.
When we're taking shits, yes, we close the door.
Oh, okay.
That's what we do around here.
Okay, I thought it was like an open...
Never has been, never will be.
I grew up in the country, so...
Okay. Well, which country?
My father's shit was my sister's shit. It was all shit back where I was.
Huh.
I thrived on it.
And where was that? You thrived on shit?
Yeah, I thrived on shit.
Huh. That's strange because normally people don't like shit.
Grew up in Pittsburgh.
Huh. Okay, well that checks out.
Suburbs.
Sure. Okay. I thought for a second you were an alien, but I'm just... Maybe I need to take a nap,
Yeah, Linda, you need to take a nap. That shot in your butt really will mess you up.
Huh.
You'll probably have some crazy fever dreams tonight. That will seem real, and like I will be probably a part of them because I administered the shot. It's the total byproduct of that. Anyway, I'm going to take my shit. So, close the door, you said?
Yes, please.
All right, I'll just leave it halfway.
Okay.
Compromise.
I'm going to go back to the bridge. We're having champagne, so.
Mm-hmm. And that was the time I went to the Amazon.
Wow, Captain Thundercock, you're just so cool. Can I I really messed up the first person on Mars, didn't I?
I'm sorry, who?
I'm your nephew. No, I'm your stepson, little Greggy Thundercock.
Oh, Greg. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember you.
I just came back inside and I just had to clean out my helmet.
Sure.
Can I ask, why did you pick me to go first? You knew I'd fuck it up, didn't you? You did this to make fun of me, didn't you?
Listen, Chegg.
It's Greg.
Chegg.
Chegg.
I don't know why I do the things I do. Truthfully...
Can you put your leg down? It's weird that it's up on like a chair.
He moves in a little bit closer to Chegg. Chegg, I don't know why I do the things I do, but I had a good feeling about you, and honestly, looking back, who's going to remember the first person on Mars, the first thing said on Mars?
Everyone. It's going to go down in the history books that I tripped and fell and shit my spacesuit.
In the grand scheme of things, though, pretty minuscule. I mean, let me tell you a story from my past. I was on a basketball team. I was a captain of the basketball team, Captain Thundercock, number 13, Los Angeles Lakers. It was the championship game. Buzzer beater. 3 seconds left on the clock. The other team was up. It was my shot. I was on LSD. I was on uppers, downers, poppers. I had jalapeno poppers for lunch that day. It was up to me to make the final shot.
It was just then that a scream erupted from the bunk quarters of the ship.
Ow! Hey, turn down CSI Miami. Turn it down. We don't watch that on this ship.
Sorry, Captain. Please continue your story.
I made the shot.
You made the shot.
And we won the game, and everyone remembers it.
What?
So, if that helps you... Does that help you? Are we done here? I'm done.
Yeah.
I checked out long ago.
Thanks. I think you checked out partway through your story, Captain.
I checked out long ago.
Okay, Captain. Well, I'll just...
All right, you take care, Dig. You take care. Go hump something. Good for you. Get some hair on you. Another scream. This time from deeper within the bowels of the ship. It's a different scream.
Oh. Ooh. Oh, sorry. Just playing the immigrant song. I love that. Come from the end of the license snow. Hey, man, what's up? What's up, dude? It's me.
Hey,
my name's Jumbo.
Jumbo.
I'm the engineer. I do the grease monkey for the ship. What's up, man? I'm just listening to some Halen, I think.
Hey, Jumbo. I'm
Yeah,
my name is Linda.
Hey, Linda.
I'm actually looking for Jerry. Have you seen Jerry around?
We don't talk about Jerry anymore. Come on, this is
Why don't we talk about Jerry anymore? He's an integral part to the.
Nah, that's a Jumbo took over. This is me, man.
Look, I did some tests.
Jumbo.
I did some tests on the Martian soil, and it's the lower half of Mars is getting very red, purple, and bloated, and we need to start circulating real fast.
Well, hey, who's the engineer here?
Well, we need Jerry.
Oh yeah, it's Jerry's the engineer. Okay, well, the thing about Jerry is Jumbo and Jerry had a talk. We're like, hey man, sometimes you like ice cream, sometimes you like cake. You can't have both, right? You can never have both. You can never have ice cream and cake.
Yeah.
That reminds me of the time that my dad came down to me and he gave me a kickball and he's like, son, kickballs are like women. So sometimes
a tentacle goes through his fucking head. It starts wiggling around.
Gnarly.
Linda freaks out. Oh my God! Oh my God! I can't believe it!
Emerging from the shadows is
Charles.
the beast of Mars.
The best.
Are you still shitting?
Yeah.
This is gross.
That was my shit. What? Shit tentacles.
Oh my God. Oh God.
And now you know my secret, Linda. I can't let you leave this place.
I'm out of here.
I can't let you get back there. You get. Hold on. I have to wipe. I have to wipe. And we'll say that's punched up. We'll say that's punched up.
That's the middle right there.
That's the middle right there.
That's the middle.
Wow.
We're ready. Yeah.
Okay. Now we have a
The
story.
beast is finally loose.
Yes. Okay. Who's
Okay.
still in play? We've got Chegg.
got Chegg.
We've got Chegg.
Captain Thundercock. We got Linda.
We've got
Charles. I think
AKA
that's
the
it.
best of Mars.
The best of Mars. I think that's it. Because I assume we were hinting at Jerry being dead.
Jerry's gone.
Jumbo is being maybe in cahoots. Who knows? He was a weird. He was what we call in the writing business a red herring.
That's right. And he actually was dressed like a red herring.
Oh God, did we not mention that?
We didn't. I don't think we did.
I feel like it was pretty clear from how he was portrayed, though, that he was a big red fish.
I feel like that too.
So I think we got ourselves covered on that one.
Yeah.
All right, so let's finish this story.
All right, let's finish this story. Let's see how we end here. Okay, where were we? I should have just like marked it, but I didn't because I'm a horrible.
Hey man, are you okay? You're great, dude. Dude, this is really good. Like honestly, like I'm having a hard time punching this up. So just
Thanks, Maddie.
what's that?
Thanks, Maddie.
Maddie?
Yeah, that's your name, right?
No, it's Angus.
Okay, we'll talk about this later.
Okay.
We'll talk about this later.
I feel like the show's gonna break up again.
Charles, Susan, and I ran through the corridor. Did I already read this? I
No.
can't remember. Okay. Charles, Susan, and I ran through the corridor while the best was eating Jerry alive.
Oh wait, yeah, no.
I did.
There's
I
the
did
part
read
with
it.
the blunt force with an axe.
Blunt force. Here we go.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
grabbed
yeah.
the emergency fire axe and we unlocked the door. Here we are.
Boom.
There we go. Okay. Charles immediately started to make noise and movement.
Make noise and movement. Charles?
Charles. Who's Charles?
Charles is the guy who was sleeping in his bed when they landed on Mars.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. The monster emerged from the dark, its mouth stained from the blood of its previous two victims. While Charles circled and taunted the creature, I waited for the monster to show its back so I could take advantage of its Achilles heel.
It's Achilles heel, meaning like, well, generally an Achilles heel is like a weakness.
A weakness.
But this is like, I feel like this is much more literal. Like,
I could just see me going, I don't know, I need a fucking reference. Achilles. As it lunged towards Charles, I ran as fast as I could and thrust the axe deep into that son of a bitch's brain.
not generally what you do. You don't generally thrust an axe, you swing an axe. I'm just saying it's not a thrusting weapon.
Susan rushed towards the room with the two-man rover vehicle, and we were able to shove the thing inside, put a heavy metal plate on the gas pedal, and let it speed off into the red planet, never to be seen again.
Fuck yeah. So wait, you were in the ship. They were in the ship. They
Lured the beast into the two-man rover.
chopped it in. Oh, okay, gotcha. They got it in the two-man rover, then chopped it in the brain.
They found a metal plate.
A heavy metal plate. Put it on the gas pedal. Run to the hills.
Yeah, and I guess it sped off
Into the red Martian
into
territory.
the red Martian territory. It was a long 3-year journey back to the planet Earth. We arrived home to cheers, a parade, and our loving families. We were also greeted with another surprise. NASA officials checked the shuttle for bodies of the deceased, which we had managed to keep preserved in the shuttle's lower cooling chamber.
Oh no.
When they emerged from the spaceship, they came back with something different. A hatched eggshell. It was jet black with red spots. The end.
Whoa.
Question mark? I literally put the question mark in there.
Nice.
So
Wow.
They escaped.
They escaped.
They escaped.
Or did they? And they brought aliens back to Earth. It's just
And what's going to happen?
It's exactly like that movie,
What's going to happen?
Life.
Yeah.
Spoilers for the movie Life.
Okay, so obviously, I think it's a little far-fetched. I don't think they have.
I mean, you're
heavy-
going to find a heavy metal plate. Where the fuck are you going to find one?
They
of
don't
those?
exist.
Unless
Try and find a heavy metal plate.
It's like a 45. Like, what do we do? Like weights?
Yeah. Like, what are they doing? Lifting dumbbells out there?
Deadlifts in space?
Yeah, no. Deadlifts in space.
Deadlifts in space.
So, ideas, Angus. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, we've kind of figured out something. I think we just got to cut right to it. Wrap this thing up.
You're right.
Because we've got Charles. Charles is the alien.
Charles is the alien.
He's the
Dr.
beast.
Charles.
Dr. Charles. And I think we pursue that. And I think, we've got 3 players left on the board. We got Linda, besides Dr. Charles. We got Linda. We got Greg, Little Greggy Thundercock, and Captain Thundercock. and I don't want to, but like we probably should still sex it up a little bit.
We probably should.
We got that diabetes angle. We got to circulate the planet somehow.
Exactly.
So we got a couple spinning plates. We got to all land safely here now.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's just get into it.
Let's get right into it.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
Captain.
Fuck it.
Captain.
You're
Greg.
Interrupting my extracurricular activities.
Shut up, Captain. I'm taking charge of this.
Ow. God damn.
It's me, Linda from Comms. I'm the captain of this mission now. And you're damn well gonna like it. Now listen to me. We have to figure this shit out because we've got Charles running around here with alien shits killing people. Jumbo's dead. Jerry's dead.
Jumbo's dead?
Jumbo is dead.
Jumbo.
Where is your stepson? We have to stay together.
Who?
Your stepson, Gary? Greg. Greg?
Chegg?
He was the first one to step on Mars.
Oh, that guy.
And also probably Ensign Trish is around here somewhere. And then as she says that, a compartment in the ceiling opens and like a half mutilated body falls from it, and it's Ensign Trish.
It's Ensign Trish, and he's covered there's a giant hole in his head.
Yeah. And like suction cup marks on him.
Yeah.
From like
yeah,
the tentacles.
totally. Listen, we don't have a lot.
Well, he's dead. Great. Awesome. Tied up. Loose end.
What do we do? I don't know. I wasn't prepared for this. I just wanted to fuck the planet. Really, that's all I wanted to do. That's why I took this mission. That's why I took it. I just wanted to dig a hole in the Martian ground.
Shut up.
That's all I did. I wanted to plant Thundercock trees all over this planet with my seed.
Captain, you're a genius. That's how we recirculate the planet. We've already got our spaceship thrust into the craft. If we just put full power to engines, it'll push the planet down, circulating the planet around.
But what are we going to do about Charles? That doesn't fix our Charles problem.
It doesn't. Maybe we can lure him into the engine somehow.
Guess who has a clean ass?
Oh my god. Oh my god, what does that mean? Okay, I'll go to the engine room with Greg.
Wait,
and you...
Does he shit and it's shitting tentacles and that's what's killing people?
Yes, it's shit tentacles.
Okay, I'm caught up. Thanks.
Yeah.
Nope,
okay,
that's all I need.
You need to go to the bridge.
Okay.
And you need to man the thruster, okay? We'll get the engine ready and we'll do what we can about Charles. We need to get Mars circulated or it will die.
Captain Thundercock, he rushes down the deck. He gets to the main control room. And who's there waiting for him? Charles.
Yeah.
Now,
it's me, Charles.
Stand down.
Oh, 1 second. And I'm done. Whew. How you doing?
Charles.
Yep, that's me, Charles.
I'm still your captain. Now you are disobeying every procedure that is known to man and NASA. And I defy you. Get out of here. Go on now.
Oh, hey, stop it. Oh,
Get out of here.
Stop shoving me. Stop it. Now I'm on the outside of the ship. How did you do that?
Get out of here.
I just pushed me out a window. That's not fair.
Come on now.
Open it up. Let me back in. Come on.
Nope.
Let me back in.
Nope.
Let me back in, please.
I can't hear you.
I promise I won't be evil anymore.
What?
I promise I won't be evil anymore.
Okay, come on in.
Okay.
Okay, now.
Aha! Gotcha! We cut to the engine room as Captain Thundercock is being strangled. He's grasped firmly. His head is turning purple.
Yeah.
We cut to the engine room with Greg and Linda. All right, Greg, just help me move this last power coil into place.
Hey, snap into place.
People are going to remember this, Greg. People are going to remember that you fell and shit your pants, but People are also going to remember how we saved Mars.
No. They're going to remember how you saved Mars. I've done the calculations. The ship won't be able to get us back. With this extra power coil, it'll be enough to circulate the planet and get one person off of the planet, but not two. I'm going to stay here. Linda, you need to do this. This is your destiny. I'll stay behind. I'll distract Charles, and we'll get you off of this planet.
You're a hero, Greg. Don't let anyone tell you different.
I know. Yeah, I know. I'm a total hero.
Okay, well, don't get...
I'm like, this is what I do day in, day out. Fucking just another hero for me job. You know? I do this shit on the reg.
Okay. Thank you.
Do you think everyone is going to remember me shitting my pants on Mars?
Yeah, probably. It was televised. I mean, it was like the moon landing. Pretty much everybody was watching it.
Could you lie to me? Here's my dying wish.
You know what? I don't... It was on British television, if that makes it any feel... So probably no one was... Now that I think about it, probably nobody was watching. Those two guys had like kind of British accents, so I imagine...
I am assuming it was on all the...
No, I think it was...
On the Asian countries as well.
I think it was just
probably,
BBC BBC One. No, BBC Two.
But they get that in Asia. Africa too, probably.
No.
Probably the whole world.
No, actually, I think...
So there's segments of the world that might not know.
I think it was just old people that know.
It's on YouTube, though.
Yeah, but nobody watches YouTube. It doesn't even have like a sponsor or anything. Look, when I get home...
Guess who's got another dookie coming out of his butt?
Oh, no.
Oh, God. Listen, I'll distract him.
I'll go to the escape pod.
Okay. Linda.
Yes, Greg?
I
gotta go, Greg. Bye. Bye.
Okay. I love you.
Oh, the escape pod. There's only one left. Okay, buckle up. Click, 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 click. Switch is flipping. All right. I'm going home.
We cut back to the control room. Charles is there. Greg has his like radar thing out, a la Alien.
Yeah.
And he's made his way into the control room. He puts the power to full thruster. All he has to do is hit the final button. And just as he's about to reach it and do it, Linda, are you in the escape pod?
Yes, I'm in the escape pod.
Okay. I'm going to press the button. You count to 5, and then you get out of here, okay?
Okay.
The blast radius should be just enough to circulate the planet.
And it'll send me hurtling back to Earth.
That's right. Okay, I'm hitting the button now.
All right.
He hits the button.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Over the comms, he hears Chegg's final words. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
1. We shuttle is rocketed from the ship, and
it's stuck. We need some lube. Linda, you have to do it. And this is like his final word. Linda, you have to lube up the rocket, the escape pod.
She cuts some of the hydraulic tubing around the port for the escape pod, and it just kind of covers everything, and she rubs it in, and it's good to go.
The escape pod bloop, slips out. 3, 2, 1, and
falls asleep in cryo sleep.
That's right.
And wakes up on Earth. And when they open the pod, they pull her out of it, and they're like, "Gee, Linda, did you shit in here?"
Oh,
and then
maybe.
The
I
end.
don't think I did.
Question mark?
But we zoom into the shit.
Oh, and it's got little...
It's black.
It's black?
With
red spots?
And cut.
The end. Question mark. Book closes.
What's the new title? That's The Beast of Mars Now.
The The shit, sexy Mars shits, or I don't know, maybe like
It's got to be podcast title friendly.
Oh, okay.
The best of Mars.
BM, Best of Mars.
BM, Best of Mars.
Yeah.
And that's it. Wow.
By Leslie Cserepy.
By Leslie Cserepy.
Ghost written, Angus MacDonald.
That's right.
That's how ghost writers work, right?
Co-credit. Yep. Wow. We did it. We did it, Angus.
And you know what? We kept that story nice and short.
Exactly. What was a 4-page story is now an epic, you know? Mm-hmm. Could be the pilot of a series.
Oh, God. Yeah, like an anthology series of like
what
horror
happens,
stories.
Yeah, what happens to that shit?
Oh, yeah.
I not even an anthology. Just, you know.
Let's see what that shit does on Earth.
What does that shit do on Earth? How does it spread?
How do people coexist once there's shit monsters everywhere, you know?
You know, did Thundercock really die? We don't know this.
We don't know.
We don't know.
You
We don't know.
If you were paying attention, maybe you would have seen. Well, there's some hints in there.
some
We never
hints that
did
we
see
did
Captain Thundercock die.
That's right.
Of course, the ship did explode with him in it, so you never know.
That's right.
Maybe he's somewhere in Mars in the crevasse, maybe taking shelter in a little.
We did circulate
circle
Mars,
thing.
though.
Mars has been circulated.
Yeah, it's cleared.
And that's the thing is Mars is now habitable now.
That's right.
All they had to do was fuck Mars with a spaceship, and that's what made it habitable.
Angus.
Yes.
Anything to plug, my friend?
Be nice to each other. If you like improv and D&D and you live in Ottawa, check out Quest Friends Forever on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Mm-hmm. Quest Friends Forever. It's always a fun show.
Do it up.
And then stay tuned to the Pod Cavern. We're gonna have some more, maybe a new show coming eventually. See, I do that now because now I really got to do it. Now,
That's right.
Put it out. I put the thought out there.
There you go. The Amazon affiliate link.
Oh, the Amazon affiliate.
If you want to
link.
help support the Pod Cavern, we do pay for this out of pocket. Please go to the Amazon affiliate link. It's at the top of podcavern.com. You can click on that link, save it in your favorites.
Yeah, you save it as your bookmark.
Yep, save it as your bookmark for Amazon. It's the exact same Amazon, exact same prices.
Yep.
But every time you
bucks.
buy something from Amazon, we get a little kickback.
Yeah,
Maybe
I said a couple bucks, probably a couple cents.
Yeah.
But it helps. Every little bit helps.
Every little bit
it
helps.
has helped.
Truly, if we can knock $10 off of our monthly bill for the Pod Cavern costs, that would be so helpful. So please go ahead and do that if you like supporting that. Go listen to Ranked. Tongue is doing some good stuff over there.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
And that's it. The Best of Mars. We did it.
Wait, the bathroom door, has that always been slightly ajar?
I kind of leave it half open.
I think there's somebody in there.
What?
Oh my
I'm gonna
God.
open it. I'm gonna kick it
Leslie,
open.
Boom!
It's black with red spots. Bye. The Improv Punch Up is a Pod Cavern production. Special thank you to Kayla Maroc for the amazing artwork and Johnny MacArthur for the awesome music. If you want to watch the clips we use along with us, check us out on YouTube. Or check out this and more podcasting goodness at podcavern.com. In the meantime, like, subscribe, review, and enjoy.